Yes, so yeah, very good morning to all. Today is going to be very exciting. Anyway, as I mentioned yesterday, we are going to, conduct a exam tomorrow, which is concept test. Okay, the chapter is going to complete today itself. So let us, briefly. It's up to you whether if you would like to, are you ready, guys? Write exam tomorrow? Or do you need more time? If you agree to write tomorrow, I can keep tomorrow. I'll give the break one day. It's up to you. Okay? You just need to. I wanna take feedback from you guys. Okay. So I'll post the entire chapter today in the group. The PowerPoint presentation again. And YouTube, anyway, you have the classes. So I think everybody subscribed my channel in YouTube, right? So hope that you are going through, but I cannot see anyone comments over there. I would love to see the comments whether you are going through the all the classes or not. But coming to the class that I would complete today. mm, right. So you can see here, I think we completed this Brax yesterday, and you can see something here is very exciting. Definitely a lot of interesting stuff is here. I can see some people still joining, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. What is this actually? It's X-ray diffraction. So what is going on here? Tell me. See, I would say the this is diffraction plane of atom in crystal. You can see this kind of atoms. This is the detector which detect the diffracted beam. Okay. What happened? These guys are still joining. Okay. So when we have, this is kind of like a material we keep here. We keep the, like, let me explain briefly here. So we keep some material, Nana. So what happened when you, here I cannot show, I mean, I cannot see something here, but when the electron beam hit this, substance, high speed electron beam, high speed electron beam, when it interacted with this kind of crystals over there, what happened? They actually, as you know that, each atom, when I say crystals here, the electrons are coming from here. Okay. And here there are material. I'm showing you planes, but actually there's a kind of like a tungsten material, some kind of material. If you keep random crystal, within the crystal, when I say crystal, definitely there are atoms present. When I say present, when I say atoms, each atom there are electrons. When I say electron, there are valency electrons in a atom, outermost electrons in a atom. So outermost electrons, when these electrons interacted with these outermost electrons, and there would be kind of due to these interactions, and you have the x-rays are coming out. Okay. Or x-rays, if the x-rays coming this direction, detector can identify. Okay. And so you can also, yeah, you can also tell this is electrons and interact with the material, diffracted from the material as x-rays. You can also write it like x-rays this direction. Okay. So the final, how can we see the in the detector? There's a kind of like a peak in the detector. Okay. So X-ray intensity versus 2 theta graph. So the conclusion from here, I would love to say, whenever the fast moving electrons interacted with the material or crystals or random crystals, you would have the X-rays production. The X-rays could be different types, as I mentioned yesterday. Okay, it depend upon the soft X-rays and hard X-rays. Okay, based on that, I mean, if the X-rays are coming from the inner part of the atom, like the electrons which are in close to the nucleus, they are more energetic. So you have the more X-rays. I mean, more stronger X-rays. So the X-rays could be there is a Mosley law also there based on the X-ray. Root nu is equal to A minus Z. And what is the meaning of that? Root nu. This is also Mosley law, proportional to A minus Z. Okay, so which is basically, you should know remember that the frequency of the X-rays, the frequency of the square root of X-rays is directly proportional to the atomic number. So you should remember that Mosley law indicates with respect to X-rays, square root of frequency of X-rays is directly proportional to the atomic number Z. Okay, so it's you should remember that. So which means if you take the atoms higher, higher atomic number, sorry, it is then you have the, you know, you have the uh, more like, you have the X-ray frequency should be higher. If you take X-ray frequency is higher, definitely you have to use the atomic number should be higher. Okay, so that's what about this. Okay, still the joining, I would say. Okay, then coming to the next slide, let's focus actually at what should I do? Okay, after this, yeah. Okay, so what is here? Tell me. So you can see something here. As I mentioned, Bragg's X-ray diffraction. Bragg is the scientist who did a diffraction experiment with the X-rays. What is a diffraction? So we have discussed diffraction is nothing but what? It's a bending of light. So you can clearly see that. So X-rays are coming like this, interacted with the material, then diffracted from here, bending. It takes bending from here. Okay. Similarly, if you take X-ray 1 and 2, you can see how they interacted with the crystal atoms and diffracted from the different direction. Okay. And from this, we have calculated yesterday, n lambda is equal to this distance plus this distance. Why we are adding here? Because the path difference is this X-ray is traveling with extra path from ear to ear and ear to ear. So n lambda is equal to 2d sine theta. We got it yesterday. Okay. Then moving into one problem activity, as I mentioned, we are going to do activity today. There's a one problem. It's a very interesting problem. What is this actually? Let's read the problem. Okay. Determine the Miller indices. Determine the Miller indices. What is the Miller indices? Determine the Miller indices of the plane that makes intercepts. We got the 4a, 3a, 8a. So these are the intercept along x, y, and z. Okay. First is asking determine the Miller indices of the plane that makes intercepts. Ante 3 axis దగ్గర మనకు intercept ఇచ్చిండు 4a. Let's say this is our x-axis. In general, we are writing this is x-axis. 4a, here 3, the z should be 8. Okay. So this is a z-axis. So then what on the coordinate axis of the orthorhombic lattice? This is what type of crystal? Orthorhombic crystal with the ratio of axial lengths. So A, B, C are given. These are the lengths along the x, y, z. So which is actually 2x. You can write it because A is equal to B is equal to C orthorhombic. So 3x x. So these are the ratio. Okay, these are the lengths along the x, y, z, like a, b, c. Okay, so how do you calculate the Miller indices from this? So as I mentioned, this is a simple table. Write it x, y, z. Okay, intercept, what are the intercept they gave? 4, 4a, y how much? 3a, z how much? 8a. Lattice parameter how much they gave? 2x, 3x, y. So you just write it 3x. Why we are writing x, sir? Ante we are saying that a is equal to b is equal to c is equal to x. So we all lengths are equal for a given cubic system. Simple, like, okay. So a is equal to b is equal to c annappudu manamu simply we take like a 2x 2b 2a 2 3a a or 2x 3x x. So I am writing lattice parameter like this. Now I have to find the ratio. How do you find ratio? 4 by 2, how much? So this by this lattice parameter, intercept by lattice parameter. 4, forget about x because here also x. So 4 by 2, how much? 2. 4 by 2, 2. This is 1. 8 by 1, 8. Is it clear? Then reciprocal of this. Should make it reciprocal. First you have to find the intercept, then they gave the lattice parameter and you divide them first. The intercept by lattice parameter, you get 4 by 2 which is 2, 3 by 3, 1, 8 by 1, 8. The next reciprocal of the ratio. So here 2, reciprocal should be 1 by, how much beta? 1 by 2. Here reciprocal 1 by 1 is 1a. It's 1 only, right? It is 1 by 8. So now, what is LCM up here? So LCM of 2 and 8, how much, Naveen? What is LCM of this? 2 and 8, what is the LCM? Madhu? Gautam?
8, sir.
2 and 8 is 8. Very good. Right. So 8. So 8 is the LCM of this 8. So what should I do now? I have to multiply all by 8, right? 1 by 2 into 8. 1 into 8. Then here also 8. So what I am going to get, tell me? Here 2 anja. How much I am going to get here? 2 anja 2 4, right? I am going to get 4. Here 8 into 1, 8. When I cancel 8 here, I'm going to get 1. So my answer Miller indices is what? 4, 8, 1. Did you understand, guys? Yes? Please. Can I agree?
Sir.
Okay. Can I confirm that you understand? Very easy, right? First, what you do, you should keep in the brain. Okay. First, I have to note down the intercept. Then lattice lengths, x, y, z. Then divide both. Whatever you get it, inverse them, reverse them. Then find the LCM, multiply it. You get the Miller indices. Okay? Can I erase it?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Yes?
Sir.
Okay, very good. Very good. Moving into the next problem. What happened yesterday? 47. Today become 35 again. I'm not sure. This is attendance. I'm recording every day. I'm copying the. I kept the record attendance register. So whatever you send the list that you are keeping, I am putting the attendance. So be careful. Tell your friends, which is very important. When we issue the all tickets, suppose you may have exams again soon. Okay, so you have to be careful. Keep the you have to maintain the attendance. Otherwise, you are not going to get all tickets later on. Don't ask me, sir. Sorry, sir. All these things don't tell me. So if you miss this class, you are not going to fail. You definitely fail. It's not easy to pass without attending classes. It's a very tough course, but I mean it's not tough, but it's unknown course. ఈ కోర్స్ మీకు ఇంత ముందుకు ఇంటర్లో స్కూల్ లెవెల్లో యూ డెంట్ లెర్న్ ఇట్, సో ఇట్ డెఫినెట్లీ షుడ్ able to listen classes. But if you have any specific problem, let me know. Sir, I cannot attend this time. Sir, can you make it morning or can you make it evening? I can hear those things, but I want to you to get permission from me. Okay, right? Or also you should tell that I have watched video in YouTube, sir, and you should tell that, record everything. Okay, anyway, so here one more interesting planes are given. So let's say you don't know, these are things we don't know actually. Okay, let me actually, what I would do, okay, I would actually, how do we get this one from this diagram? I put answers, but how do we get this one? Anybody want to tell? Naveen, do you want to tell someone or anyone, please? Anyone want to try?
No, so
Sri Shailam, Ganesh, Harsha.
Vamshi.
It is easy actually. First step, what you have to do? First step, you have to note down the intercept along XYZ, right? What are the intercepts here? 2a. Just now we did it here. 2a. Then y is how much? A. Then z is how much? 2a. Right?
2a.
Right. 2a. So this is x, y. Should know tabular form. You should write it like make it tabular form. Z. So the next step, what I have to do? I have to divide by ABC, right? So I'm gonna get 2, 1, 2. Okay. Then what I should do? Tell me. Third step, I have to inverse them, right? I have to inverse them. 1 by 2. 1 by 1 is 1. 1 by 2. Right? Then fourth step, what I have to do? I'm going to ask tomorrow these kind of questions.
LCM.
How much LCM is how much? 2, right? 2 to LCM is how much?
Yes, sir.
2. So when I multiply with 2 all this fraction,
2.
I'm going to get 1, 2, 1 over. This is the Miller plane. If I want to write direction, what should I write? Tell me. For direction, you should write it like a square bracket. 2, 1. This is the direction. When I write this bracket, what it means? Plane. This is plane. This is the plane. Okay. This is the plane. This is the direction. Okay. That's anyway. So can anyone do this one B problem? Who want to do B problem? Please let me know. Raise your hand and do it. Show me. Just put your camera and I'll see how you are doing. Who want to do it? B.
X value లేదు సార్, 0 వేసుకోవాలా?
There
X 0.
infinity, right? It's not touching. Infinity, you
Okay.
cannot keep 0. This is infinity. We did Miller indices, right? So it touches only Z and Y. X is infinity. So A, first infinity.
A.
A. Then what happened? Intercept. A will cancel infinity 1, 1. Then 1 by infinity is how
1.
much? 0. 1 by 1, 1. 1 by
0,
1.
1, 1.
Yes.
1.
1.
Correct.
అంతే సార్.
Then this one. Here A by 2 is there, right? First you write down the A by 2.
X is equal to A by 2.
Yes. X is a by 2. Y is
Y
is equal
is
3a.
3a.
3.
Z is equal to
Z
2a.
is
3a. Z is 2a. Then what I have to do?
2A.
Then divide by a. So 1 by 2,
2A by 2.
3,
A.
2. Then what we have to do next?
Reciprocal.
Inverse, right? When I do inverse, what happens is this becomes 2, right? This becomes
Yes, sir.
2
1
2.
by 3.
1 by 3.
Then 1 by
1 by 2.
2.
2.
2.
So now here you can write 2 by 1 actually. What is LCM here? 6, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Ah.
LCM, we have to multiply 6 with all this, right? So when I multiply 6 with 2, it becomes 12.
12.
12.
12. This will become what? 6, 3 divided. So 2.
4.
Right? 2. This will be
3 next.
3. Because we are multiplying 6. So here you have to write 6. So when I write it 6, 2 into 2, 2 1 just 2 3. Here you have to, again you have to 6. So that becomes 2. So this is the Miller plane. Any doubts?
No doubt.
No,
Clear,
sir.
sir. Clear.
Okay, clear. Very good. I would say, okay. Yeah, you can take attendance also sometime, Navin. Whenever you feel like, total number should be high, you can take it. We'll take, because we want to consider them. Like some people are joining, like, only for attendance. So I don't want to, they can at least get the attendance. What happened is, guys, okay. Yeah, 37 members. Yeah, I think this is clear. I'm gonna clear it. Do you wanna take short, screenshot? Did you note down?
Sir.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
clean it. I'm gonna clear it. At least you
Yes,
take
sir.
the screenshot and copy
Okay,
that.
sir.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
Can I?
Okay, sir.
Right.
Okay.
Or you can try. This is problem is that you can do yourself again. Doesn't matter. Yes, new problem. Another interesting problem here. The question is, if the unit cell parameter is A is equal to 0.5 nanometers. So what is given? A is given as how much? 0.5.
0.5 nanometer.
Yes. Nano, anybody knows nano? Nano means what? 10 power minus 9. Nano means 10 power minus 9 meters. 1 nanometer is equal to 10 power. Should note down, this is very important. Minimum knowledge. When you are doing solid state physics, if you don't know 1 nanometer is how much, people laugh you. Okay. So at least you should know micro means 10 power minus 6. Nano means 10 power minus 9. Okay. Pico means 10 power minus 12. So nano 10 power minus 9 meters. Okay. So here the problem is they're asking what is the d-spacing? What is the d-spacing? Unit cell. So we know that cube has age for a cubic cell. What do you need? What do you know that for a simple for cubic cells we know that A is equal to B. A is equal to B. B is equal
B
to
is equal to C.
C. This is for cubic cell, simple cubic, body center cubic, face center cubic. Similarly, alpha is equal to beta is equal to
Beta is equal to gamma.
gamma is equal to 90, right?
Ah.
Did you remember that table is important? I'm going to ask questions from that tomorrow. So the many questions will come from that table. you should read that table. I'm going to ask conditions for the the various crystals. Rhombus, tetrahedral, what is the condition ABC? Sorry, what is the relation alpha, beta, gamma? So you should remember all those stuff. Okay. So now he's asking D spacing. This is a very important bit. 8 marks question also will come that in the exam. So D spacing formula I'm going to write now. So D spacing is equal to A by under root square root under root. There is a square root. You can write it H square plus K square plus L square. Note down this. This is L. Okay. What are HKL? HKL are the Miller, right? I can write it here. H, K is 2, L is 4. So HKL is given. Okay. A is given. So A is given, HKL is given. So simply, how do we calculate? Tell me. A is how much? 0.5
5
nanometer
nanometer
by
under root of
how much, Nana? H is how much? 1. 1 square 1 plus
plus
K is how much? 2, which is
4
going to
plus
be
16.
4 plus
4 plus 16.
16. So how much total? Tell me. So D value should be equal to
21 under root of
0.5 by
5
under
nanometer
root of 21.
20.
by root 20, right? No, 21. Root 21. Sorry.
21.
21, sir.
Just keep it like 21. But sometimes if you get 25, you can able to do it easily. But here you just keep it. But don't forget nanometers. Write it nanometers. NM.
Yes, sir.
So the answer is 0.5 by root 21. If in the exam, if they give exact answer, you should also write it, perfect square root 16, right? Root 16, 4. It could be like, 5 5 is 25, 4 4 is 16. So it should be middle, right? It's not a 4, it's not a 5. It should be 4.5 something. Okay? So if it is 25, what is the answer? 5, right? If it is a 16, 4. So it should be 4.5. So if you want to approximate answer, 0.5 by 4.5. 4.5.
5.
So you're gonna get how much you're gonna get approximate answer. You can cancel this guy, point cancel. Decimal will cancel. 5 by 45. 5 anja, 5 9 ja. Right? So 1 by 9.
1 by 9.
0 point approximately 0.1. 0.1, right? Approximately nanometers.
Okay, sir.
Antegana 1 in 10 to 9 to divide cheste, you keep the 0 there, right? 10 by you keep the division also I have to teach you guys. Okay. So this is going to be 1, but when I keep here decimal, it's going to be 10, right? So 0.1.
Yes, sir.
0.1. So I have to write here 9. So which is going to be again here. So you can tell again 0.11 is the actual answer. Okay? Is it clear?
Clear.
Any
Sir.
doubts, please? Yeah, okay. Can I clear it? Or do you did you take screenshot? I would say 35 member. Yeah. Yesterday was like very good strength. The university people appreciated a lot of They really, our college strength is the maximum strength in the state. Out of around 90, around 50 members came yesterday, 47 members. Ours was actually record. Okay, I have to appreciate you guys. Do well. I mean, ask your friends to join. We have to make our college so the best in the state. As you all know that our college actually has 100% faculty members, and they are well qualified, like doctorates. Most of them doctorates. You guys are very lucky. You can tell your friends, you can tell your brothers to join that college. Okay, it's really wonderful college. As you know that in first phase itself, our college seats are filled almost over. Seats are over. In the first phase, those itself, our college admissions got 790 students. So we have only 50
Wow.
seats are available, vacancies. Altogether, I'm telling you, I'm talking about arts, science, total altogether. I mean, they can take any combination. Do you guys know that they can go for the physics, chemistry, computer science, or maths, chemistry, computer science? They can take any combination, stats, maths, chemistry. Without physics also they can take, with physics or without maths, with maths. Lot of combinations are available from this year. Okay, right? Anyway, about
Okay,
tomorrow
sir.
exam, I want to tell that anyway. There are some example. You can take this screenshot and try this problem at home. You can take this screenshot. What is the distance between the adjacent Miller plane? If the first order reflection is given, wavelength is given, angle is given. This is not actually this is decimal. So 27 point. You can write it like a 28 total. Don't write this 28. This is. Oh, you have to use the formula 2d sin theta is equal to this 2d sin theta. 2d sin theta is equal to 2d sin theta is equal to lambda. 2d, this is the formula we have to use it. And is asking d value. So he's asking d value. Lambda is given, wavelength is given as this, and 2 is there. Sin theta. You can take 30. Better to take 30 degrees. So theta is 30. Theta is 30. You should calculate it. Okay, and this should be nanometers. 2.29 nanometers. And this one is, you know that Miller indices. What are the Miller plane indices of this plane? The constants are given. Okay, a by 3, b by 2, c by 4, and cuts 2, a by 2, b by 3. What are the Miller indices? And you write it same thing, Nana. X, Y, Z. You know, first two intercepts. These three are intercepts, and these three are the
Say by 3 at least.
these three are the lengths along the X, Y, Z axis, and you can able to calculate the Miller indices. And these two problem homework for you, and you can try it. But exam is tomorrow. I'm going to send a link. So okay, so you have to click the link in order to write the exam, and I'm going to watch all your face in the my computer. Okay, so all the best for tomorrow exams. Okay, all the best for tomorrow exam.
Sure.
Do well. I'll send this to the groups. You can get the PPT file from the group so that